Well, here we are. Today is a day that always felt so far away, so far out of reach, some days more than others. Graduation day. Today marks the end of many things and the beginning of many others.
Today represents the time and effort, tears and laughter, the good days and bad days that school, life, our parents, and for those bad days, probably our siblings, have taught us. The math formulas, science lessons, art projects, and even simple life lessons like how to be a friend, how to work hard, how to balance school, friends, work, and family. Each of us have learned so many different things. I'm not saying we'll remember all those things, but we definitely learned a lot of things.
That being said, what should we always remember? Ecclesiastes 12:1 tells us this: "Remember also your Creator in the days of your youth, before the evil days come and the years draw near, of which you will say, I have no pleasure in them." This verse is especially applicable right now.
There are so many voices today who will tell us so many different things, like, now your life truly begins. Some will tell us to live life, have fun while you're young. The world likes to tell us to take pleasure in it while we're young, to do what we want, follow our hearts. And even worse, it tells us we don't have to represent or stand for anything. You're just kids. But what is the truth about what and who today should stand for?
Standing here, we represent many things. We are all friends, siblings, kids, and grandkids. But it is not just what we represent, it is who we represent: Christ. We know for us personally, this is the most important thing we have learned over the last 18 years. That is that before all else, Christ should be the foundation of everything we do, whether this is taking a test, playing a sport, or working a job. Today marks the end of many things and the beginning of our official adult lives. This is when it gets real.
We will all be stepping out from under our parents' wings, and now we have many choices to make, some simple choices and some complex. But there's one choice that is the most important to make every single day. That choice is to follow Christ wholeheartedly in all we do, to represent and stand for him, especially in our youth. Matthew 7:14 says, "For the gate is small and the way is narrow that leads to life, and there are few who find it." We could stand up here and tell you life is going to be great. Do what you want, follow your heart. But I want to say the hard truth. Life is constant uncertainty, ups and downs, good days and bad. The only constant is Christ, and that is why he needs to be the foundation for our lives.
We will all have to make that choice every day to surrender our fleshly desires and walk accordingly to the word of God. All of us will be stepping into new chapters. This may look like college, new jobs, and new places. Everywhere we go, people around us will be following their flesh, but we need to choose to walk with the truth, to remember our Creator in the days of our youth. And that doesn't just go for us on the stage, that goes for every single person in this room, whether you are 8 or 80. There is no better day than today to choose to walk with Christ.
Many of you may know what this means, but some of you may not. The choice to follow Christ starts with admitting that we have all sinned, and because of sin, we are separated from God and are destined to hell, an eternity without him. But the good news is that God sent his son to die for our sin, and if we accept this free gift of salvation, then we can have eternal relationship with him. But that's a choice that you have to make yourself.
This is a choice that we have made, but this was one of the most important choices that we have ever made. And if you make that choice, it will be the most important choice you can ever make. So I encourage each person here that if you want a relationship with a Christ, to make that commitment. Find a pastor or someone you know to talk about salvation. Now, with all that being said, what should we do?
First and foremost, I encourage you to pursue Christ in all that you do, in the small and big decisions, whether this is picking a college, buying a car, or simple day-to-day decisions. Earlier, I said that many people will tell us that this will be the best time of our life, and here's the truth: it can be. But the fun should not be found in sin, but in the joy of loving our Creator every day. Don't get me wrong, this can look like hanging out with friends, family trips, and much more. But the most important thing is that we are striving to honor God with our every action.
So, as we leave here today, we will all be entering into new chapters of our lives. But here's what we all need to remember. Jobs will change. Friends will come and go. There will be happy and sad chapters. But a foundation built on Christ will not be shaken. So, go make memories. laugh with friends, but never forget what matters most, serving our Creator in all we do. So let's go forward, not just as the class of 2026, but as followers of Christ who walk the narrow path.